Okay, so we have one more episode to go before we hit the mid-season break in The Walking Dead. Where we left off, Michonne had just made it to the prison. At the same time, Maggie and Glenn had just been kidnapped by the governor and his group. So this episode, Merle does a lot of interrogation of Glenn. And Glenn gets his moment of massive B.A. Baracus this time. Because after Merle pretty much pounds on him relentlessly, he then decides to let a walker in the room. So Glenn, while duct taped to a chair, breaks himself free from the chair and uses the parts of the chair to kill the walker. Governor's talking to Merle. Did you find anything from the boy? No. You talk to the girl? I was about to. I'll go talk to her. So the governor goes to talk to Maggie. And his style of interrogation is not really physical as it is psychological, hinging more towards a sexual sort of torture. More or less makes her take off her top. And while this is going on, Rick and his group decide to let Michonne in, trying to find out what's going on, why she's there. She tells them about the city, the town. So they make a small strike force to go hit the town. And while that's going on, the science officer of the town believes that part of the subconscious and the unconscious mind is retained by the zombie. With Andrew kind of going, "Oh, no, that is not what happens at all. No, this is, you're wasting your time here. This is, yeah, it's just, he's gonna change and that's gonna be it." Lo and behold, he changes, and it's like, oh, he can't answer these questions because he's tied down. Let loose some of the straps, and then you have to kill him. So we end with the governor kind of being like, well, okay, this group cleared out the prison just up the road from us. We did not think that was going to be possible. They're a small group. And ironically, when they said it's a group of 10, a few of them really aren't really physically able to clear out a lot of the zombies. So now the governor is absolutely frightened to death that there's a small group of people who have been battle hardened for over the past year now, while he's got his little militia force and the rest of his townspeople have gotten used to the new norm and are nowhere near as tough as Rick's group. So we end with the governor trying to figure out what's going on, and Rick and his small group just on the outside of the town. So of course, next episode, which will be the last one of the season, or until the mid-season break, it does appear that we're going to see human versus humans. This one very light on zombies. We only had one real altercation section beyond letting Michonne into the prison. So now we're definitely going to go back to good old-fashioned. During the end of the world, humans still have an issue when it comes to trying to get along.